Today on Cherry Picking, we're fixing this big... What? Big... What? Big Ford. I don't know why. That's right, today we are working on this big box truck. I don't know why in the intro anyways, big old truck today, van, whatever you want to call it. This is my dad's 1985-ish Ford E. I don't actually know what, this shows remnants of 350, so an Econoline 350, which would make sense. And this is our box van. This holds parts and stuff, and currently is full of a bunch of stuff that probably doesn't belong in it. But today, we're gonna see if we can get it running. Kind of. Well, spoiler, this thing does run. Well, I hope it does. This thing used to be a driving van that we used for a while, and then some things happened, and well, it doesn't really run anymore, or it does, but it's got anyways. The whole point of the story is we've got a fuel pump in the tank that is sending too much fuel to the front of the motor. And this thing is carbureted because it's an 85, I think. Still not sure about that. Because it's carbureted, for those who know, carburetors like to run at like 5 to 7 PSI normally. Fuel injected motors run more like 40 to 50, 30, of all the pressures. And so basically there's an incorrect fuel pump in the tank, even though it was specified at the time that it should be carburetor. It's the wrong one. So it pushes way too much pressure, and it's just never been fixed. And the simple thing is that it's literally just one thing that needs to be put on. I mean, we could do the right thing and replace the pump in the tank, but that's a lot of work, and what's the fun in that? We're just gonna do the wrong thing and put on a cheapo regulator. Call it good. Now, this thing hasn't really run in a while. I know it ran about a year ago to this spot, but I think that was kind of on a gas can and just kind of feeding it, and it didn't run on its own. So the goal of today is to get this guy running on its own smoothly, we hope. So let's go ahead and get into it. Got a nice little table right there. Well, it's really a stack of tables actually, but it functions as one that I can have all my tools on. And well, hopefully we're gonna fix this regulator real fast and change some wheels while we're at it, since that one looks a little low on air. If you squint, it's just lower. Anyways, let's show you around this puppy. Yeah, that looks right. Oh, that was my finger. That hurt. Yay. All right, and there it is. Good old Properino. I think that looks correct. Well, that was useless. You can't get on in here. You can't see nothing. Well, if we take a step into my office here, you'll see that you really can't see anything. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. But it's pretty much stuffed in there. Now, I believe this thing is a 460. Whoa, this hood is echoing. I believe this is a 460. I don't know. But it's got a good old Holley carburetor on it right now, because initially my dad thought that the issue was the carburetor. It had like a stock Motorcraft Holley on it. And wow, it's real bright. I'm doing this at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so hopefully there's enough time in the day. But yeah, initially he thought it was the carburetor, and it took a while to really figure out that they just gave him the wrong fuel pump, and that's why it ran like crap. So all we need to do is put an inline regulator right about there somewhere. And let's go to the inside where we can see a lot better. As you can see, there's my stuff. Oh, it's tied around here. Oh, kind of forgot. Got to take some stuff out of here. So, this is the inside. This is a good old, I think it was a Penske truck. Oh no, it was a Ryder. It's hard to tell, but it definitely says brighter. And it's big yellow. That's kind of just what it is. But you can see simulated wood grain, kind of. That's actually more like leather, I guess. Maybe not wood grain, just leather. What do we got there? 158,000 miles. Oh, you can't see that. I need to move this. This is a 69 Mach 1 console. It's an extra I had from my car. So let's pull this thing out. Yeah. Nice and easy. Oh boy, it's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Just do a little twist around. All right. And good old nice and gross. There are dead bugs everywhere. There are dead bugs everywhere. This is the part we need. Little regulator. Performance products. This is the same as a Mr. Gasket. So that's what we're putting in this bad boy. Simple as that. As you can see, like I had mentioned, we thought it was the carb or something with the carb. I don't know if this is the original one or if there's another one. Let's get up in here. Oh yeah, there's the one that I think was on here. And as you can tell, it looks pretty clean. It looks actually moderately rebuilt sometime recently. Not by me or anyone else, but you know, someone. And there we go. Doghouse is already out. Did that a while ago. So yeah, that's the motor, and the carb is just right underneath the firewall. So that'll be fun because we're gonna take that one off and put this one back on, do a little rebuild. But let's go back. Steering wheel lock does not work. Kind of. Maybe sometimes on a Tuesday. Who knows? That falls out of gear. All right. Well, hopefully you can see in there. There's spiderwebs everywhere. 158,989. And well, got the good old missing faceplate off the radio. Got the AC. Probably doesn't work. Wouldn't remember. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And a sweet dash cover. That's right. Ain't no question what this thing is. Found on Road Dead. And then hatched to the back, which is kind of unusable because this thing is so full. So let's get in there. Well, other than the fact that this thing is virtually impossible to film in, let alone work in, it's covered in about 5 bajillion spiders everywhere. Hi, little fella. This is gonna be fun. Not hard, but fun. So I guess the first things first is I should probably just I should get that carburetor off, get some hose, get the new carburetor back on. Oh, maybe I should check the oil first. I'll do that. This looks like oil. Oh, that's twisty. Look at that guy. Just come a little closer. Little spinny guy, a little rusty, no biggie. That looks terrible. There's a lot of grit in there, and it seems to be very thick. So, oh yeah, I don't know if you can. Yeah, that's grit. We're gonna ignore that. Just put that guy right back in there, and this is the longest dipstick ever. But you gotta when you got a van. Let's take the carb off. Well, the nice part about this thing is that the seats aren't really bolted in right now, and that's going to help us because we're just going to take this guy out and set him outside. Yeah, this should be super quick. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh man, real gross. So the cool part about working on a van, of all things, is that you get all the negatives of having the engine in your vehicle, like the gas fumes, and kind of hard to work on, and sometimes really shoved in there. But all of the pros of just having a stubby looking face, like a pug, you know? So That's neat. There are about 5 bajillion different vacuum lines on this 85. It's probably one of the worst years to have a vehicle, especially here in the desert, simply because it's carbureted, so you don't get all the positives of fuel injection, but you get all the negatives of really crappy vacuum scenarios. So we're gonna pop this guy open, my little tool belt. This carb, this was definitely a rebuilt carb at some point. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's dirty, but it's really nice. So yeah, we're gonna use that. Just gonna spray it out. Yeah, this is loads of fun to work on. Nice and accessible. Totally not inconvenient at all. All the smog stuff is still here, which is just great. Hopefully none of that's locked up. Now, if I haven't made it clear that there's virtually no good way to film this, this hopefully gives you an idea. The sun is right in my eyes, of course. Why would we want anything different? Oh boy, that one's gonna be fun. Shorty extension does it every time. Other than getting in here, neat part is this should come right off. Yep, here we go. Old Holly something or other. It's probably perfectly good. Out. And we're not going to change any gaskets because, oh, they're way down here, sorry. We're not going to change any gaskets because, you know, why would we? But I'm going to go ahead, get the new carb cleaned up a little bit. What is that? Oh, breather tube, cool. That's not going to get used. And then once I clean out this new rebuilt, you know, restored, whatever you want to call it, carb, set it back down on there, get it bolted up, and then we got to put a fuel pump regulator, fuel pressure. We got to put a regulator on it to regulate the fuel. So let's do that. I'm gonna go clean this. Ugh. Get a little squat down here. You know we're gonna rebuild this thing, restore it, fine tooth comb and implement start on the outside, kind of like a car. You start from the top down, really clean everything up. Which ones are the right ones, you know? Well, get in there. Oh yeah, that accelerator pump totally looks like it's gonna work and not fail on us. But you know, you just want to restore it. Take your time with it, you know, small movements and stuff like that. And in no time, you also want to get this carburetor cleaner all over your OSB so that the glue peels up from the solvent, you know, and then you got yourself some mulch. Tech tips with Aaron. All right. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Nope, missed a spot. All right, rebuilt, restored. Call that a professional job and slap it in. Now the real neat part about this is I get to go in and out and in and out, front to back on this thing, which is real neat, real cool of Ford. It's very convenient. But we're gonna go ahead and throw our carburetor on here. Again, not gonna see if anything works or rebuild it correctly in any way. Well, we rebuilt it, just, you know, we did a professional job. All right, that actually gets to go around to the front now, and we're gonna final install this puppy. No reason to take it on and off a bunch. So easy to work on. Just gotta get the right position, you know. This is better anyways. Down the hatch. It's gonna be super fun to find out none of this works and this carburetor has to be rebuilt, because then we get to take it all off again. We're just gonna ignore that till the time comes. I am using fuel injection line. It's made for the higher pressure, and since we are technically running a fuel injection pump, I'm gonna use this line because I had it lying around, and grab our 42 different hose clamps. Let's go to the front. Almost forgot our little fuel regulator here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing right at like 5. It's pretty much only goes to 5.5, but these carbs run anywhere between 4.5 to 6, depending on what version and blah blah blah. And I don't know exactly what this one runs on, but we're gonna call it that. Oh, that faces straight down. How cool. That'll be nice and fun. That would make a nice little loop there. All right, that front one 100% has to be started from the back. I know, crazy, right? All right, battery died on me right when I got the regulator on. That's what that's called. But we're gonna go ahead and drop a battery in this bad boy, because that should be it. All right, a little bit of a spark, nothing crazy. And I guess let's just see if she cranks. Here, a fuel pump. See if it runs. Okay, well. Tell you what, gas in it is not good. Nope. Trying our battery just to, oh, that's hot. Oh yeah. Nice and warm. Just like it should be. It kind of seems like our timing is a problem. Oh yeah, and gaskets are leaking. Let me show you in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it is dripping. Of course, there's sunlight. Let's see if I can cover that. Right out of the accelerator pump, and maybe the bottom of the bowl, but at least the accelerator pump. Well, it does run, like I said it would, but we're gonna have to fix that. So basically gonna have to take the carb right back off, change out some gaskets, and then put it right back on, see if it runs better. Let's do that. Although, I'm doing that tomorrow, because it's getting dark now. All right, it is the next morning, and I've got a box of Holley rebuild kits and Motorcraft and just various, because I ain't buying a carb kit for this damn carb. Got some carb gaskets and just, well, we're gonna see what I can put together. Got this whole box just full of bowl gaskets and other stuff. So we're gonna do what's called a doohickey rebuild, because we're gonna touch on this doohickey and that doohickey and, well, rebuild it. Not really, but you know, as much as we can. Out of a mixture of all these pieces, I should have enough to at least do the gaskets. Let's get into it, I guess. Oh, this thing's still got some fuel in it. Yep. Let's see if we even have some new needles and seats to throw in. Now this one's gonna be fun. It's a rubber gasket, isn't it? That should seal back up, because I am not taking off that block off plate. It's a clutch screw type, and although I do believe I have a gasket to replace it, I don't know where my clutch bits are. So that's a rubber gasket though, and I don't think that's where it's. Maybe it is. And it could be leaking out of there. I don't think it was though. I think it was just leaking out of the bowl screws. I hope I have gaskets for those. Again, going into this blind. I'm missing something. That should be coming straight off besides the gaskets. No, it is. It's just the gasket. So if you haven't rebuilt a bajillion of these, basically, same basic principle. There's a float in each bowl. There's 4 screws holding each bowl on. There's a gasket for each one. On the front, if you don't have a double pumper or an old school one that has 2 metering blocks, you have a metering block at the front and nothing at the back. And a metering block at the front contains some jets, as well as your power valve, which this one's definitely bad. Hope I have another one of those. Those I don't believe I do because I replace those every time. And basically, float lifts up, pushes the needle into the seat, and keeps gas from entering. And the reason that this situation with this non-running box fan started was because we've got 30 to 40 pounds trying to push past that seat and basically flooding the engine constantly, rather than 4, 5, 6, 7 psi. So we're just gonna keep on disassembling. Oh, those are the wrong ones, huh? Yeah, those are the wrong ones. All right, next one. This is gonna be it for a while. I'm gonna look for the right stuff, and then we'll start rebuilding. And we're back out here. Let's put a carb on. Did put a rag over, you know, just to be nice to it. And well, we'll just slide this puppy on right back to where it was. Let's hook everything back up. You probably can't see because, of course, the sun is just, you know, right in your face again. But it did just fall right on the manifold, which is right where I expected it to be. Well, I don't know if I'm just dumb or my memory's going, but I already forgot. I had to go do that one from the inside. But we're just gonna breeze past that because it's on. All right, we are back together. So now we just hook the battery back on. Make sure we got a good connection because we definitely have a bad ground somewhere. And try to start it. All right, let's get back in this guy. Now let's see if it holds pressure and doesn't leak everywhere. We're gonna hope to God it does. Of course, I did not hear a fuel pump. Oh, there it is. Give it a little bit of starting fluid. What is that? I think it's a radio. Oh, there it goes. Well, I don't like the sound of that. When it tries to start, it's like pulling timing really bad or something, and I don't like that. Alright, I'm going to chill for a moment because I know for a fact that battery's probably cooking now. Why was it doing that? Had to turn you on with this windshield wiper. Kind of missed it, but I went and grabbed some regular starting fluid, sprayed it in, and it started just fine. So either our starting fluid or our gas was just so bad. Let's see if it does it again. I don't know. Because once it started, it was fine. Alright, well, give it a little bit more. Okay, it's still doing it. Try it again. There it goes. Oh, and we are blowing dust everywhere. And it's idling. Oh, boy. Oh. Probably shouldn't do this with the dog box off, but it runs! And it's kind of idling, still lopey. Oh boy. And very chattery. I think oil is still... Whenever you got like noisy valve chatter, just rev it up. Especially if it's been sitting for years. It's good for it. Oh, I'm seeing smoke. Yeah, this gas isn't good. I can smell it. It's not. It doesn't like it. It don't like it. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Man. Woo. Oh. Probably should move that. Woo. Sucker's camming out. Oh, it does not like whatever it's doing. But it's running. It's running. Hopefully we don't, man, it must be really rich. That or the gas is that bad. Let's rev it up. Yeah, you just gotta idle it. Oh yeah, she's running real rich. I think that gas is really bad. All right, let's, oh, there it goes. That is really smoky, and it smells terrible. Oh man, let's get some good gas. All right, let's get this gas in here. It's a new day, but still the same old stuff. So we're gonna fill this guy with 5 gallons of fresh gas, which hopefully fixes a little bit of a... Oh, just spill it everywhere first. No biggie. Well, I'll stand here for a minute looking dumb. Just filling this thing up. And we'll get new tire on the front there. The other side, the tread is separating, you know, so we got to replace that one too. I've got tires for all 6, but for now we just want to be able to roll it around the yard, if you know what I mean. Because this thing needs a lot more work still. Well, that's not good. Don't mind the fact that it's bubbling. Well, the good news is this thing had a full tank of gas. Great. Bunch of old nasty gas. So mine 3.5 gallons probably didn't really dilute it too much. And there's a leak in the fuel line, but we're gonna ignore all those things. This guy popped back open. Oh yeah. Just how I remember it. Oh, and I forgot, I kind of put the air cleaner on it. Not really. Well, let's throw this battery up in here. Got a different one. Okay, I guess it's time. Ooh, what'd I do with the keys? Well, let's see if that helps at all. And if it doesn't, oh well. All right, contact. Just listening for some leaks. Well, it starts right up. It even idles. Let's see if we're still smoking out. Yeah, still a little bit smoky. That's all right. It smells terrible. Let's put a new wheel on this guy and see if it rolls. And then call that saved, kind of, I guess. Not gonna be doing anything with it, but at least it runs and at least it rolls, so my dad and I can work on fixing it from there. All right. Well, there's that beeping again. But it runs, and that's 2 days later pretty much, and didn't even touch anything on it, just went to start it and it hit. Sounds good to me. Let's put a wheel on it. It's kind of the most annoying part about working in the sand here is I don't have enough for a jack, and these jacks are a real pain in the butt to get moving on the sand. So we're gonna help it get as far as it can go. Turn that sucker. All right. Don't slip off. That should be enough. Oh, I even got a seat. Oh, good, only one of these was tight. Took a little while. Two of these were tight. But buddy off. It's got a chrome cap on it. Not putting that back on right away. There she goes. Oh yeah. That wasn't gonna roll too well. That's for hard stops. All right, we're definitely gonna have to go up a ton more. Because this new one sure is tall. And the pin goes down there. Yep. Whew. I'll take the wind out of you. Working on big trucks. Good exercise. All right. Set her back down. Go up and down. Oh yeah. Just go ahead and neutral drop that jack. Put her right down there. Looking good. Let's get this jack out. Oh my God, that's pull the wrist pop. Let's see if it'll start up and roll. Well, I can't go too far because we've got, just set that down. Can't go too far because we got stuff underneath that I can't pull out. Some plastic tubes and stuff, but they're blocked by a whole shed on the other side. So shed's full of heavy projector equipment for some reason. Guys gotta have too much stuff, you know? But we'll give her a shot, see if she rolls a few feet. Oh. Hey, sun visors. Ooh, a mirror. All right, contact. Nope, didn't like that. There it goes. You just gotta give her a sec. All right, let's see, we got brakes. Oh. I don't know if we got brakes. All right. Well, let's see if it goes forward. Come on. Come on. Oh! When you take the e-brake off, it works better. Just floor it. It's good for it. Well, fuel gauge came up, but it didn't go up where it should. All right, let's try to back it up. You got reverse? Oh. Well, you definitely almost have reverse. We'll let her cool down a bit. That's enough. Girl, she definitely smells terrible. All right, we moved her about 1.5 feet. I'd say that's pretty much a win in my books. So, anyways, I'm gonna have to keep working on this thing at a later date. Smells terrible. Smells bad. But thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this quick little will it run on my 1985 Econoline, you will probably not see much more of this on this channel. At least not yet. We got to do some stuff first. But thanks for watching. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe even. There's tons more to be seen. Got a bunch of videos working on the Mustang, the wagon, my truck, some other cool stuff. I got a mini bike that's being restored right now. So stay tuned. We'll see you later. How am I gonna push this thing back? Because now it sticks out too far. Oh, right into the shed. Yeah. It happens.